So this is my philosophy in life. You don't need to catch the butterfly. You need to create a garden, be the garden, so that the good butterfly will come. When you start a fitness program or a nutrition plan, what you do the plan that is leading you faster to the result. But at the end of the day, as I said before, is not the short-term game that is helping you in life. The second book is deep into energy with food. So it's all about nutrition on energy level, how you eat represent on how you feel. So it's gonna be all about your daily lifestyle, how you can meal prep with easy procedure, nothing crazy, nothing difficult. But because when we think about fit recipe, we think about really long process. Or when you go to university, when you follow normal courses in fitness, they teach you how to create the best plan. But then I think that everyone needs to experiment that. And I'm so thankful for my injuries, my heart inflammation, but because it taught me how to listen better to my body. As soon as you start living your mission and your vision, you feel like you need to share, you need to do more, because you are so excited about what's coming next that you want to do more. But at the end of the day, when you feel that you are drained, you don't have much energy, you need more time to do the same things, the best hack is to slow down. If a good coach balances your nervous system, you see your metabolism unlock, and you're gonna see that you can burn more calories, have more food without consequences. You need to sit down, listen to your heart, and ask yourself, if no one is there to judge me, what I would do in this situation. And start asking to yourself more often what I want in life, what I feel good actually doing. Then you find your authenticity, and the right people gonna follow you, gonna surround you.
Hi everyone, and welcome to an amazing, phenomenal 2026. I am so excited to have a very beautiful, gorgeous, and highly entrepreneurial, beautiful personality, Alice, here today with me. How are you today?
Thank you so much for the wonderful introduction. I'm so happy to be here.
Yes, I want to introduce Alice. She is an international life coach. She is a book author for bestseller, which we have with us in front. She is running 2 amazing companies, and she is a marathon agile athlete, and there's so many beautiful accolades attached to Alice, and I would like Alice to introduce herself.
Oh, thank you so much. You already did a wonderful introduction. It's pretty hard to describe myself as a only kind of human, because I'm an athlete, I'm also an entrepreneur, I'm a multifaceted human. But basically who I am, I'm an holistic fitness coach, and I went through hard thing when I was a teenager, and that helped me to find my vision in life. So I started studying hard fitness, nutrition, mindset to go through my problems, and then at the end of this long path, I decided to do the same for people. So to help as many people as possible, especially women, to become the better version of themselves and achieve results in life.
You know, I just wanted to ask you this, that how you made that phenomenal transformation, right? Do you see yourself like way up the learning ladder and the success ladder, and how you changed that issue that you had with the back into such a motivation for, I think you have around a program for women over 60,000 worldwide. It is just so super.
It was step by step, because sometimes when we have goals, we just think about reaching the top of the mountain all of the sudden. But it's not like that. It's one step at a time. And my goal didn't start from a vision board, started from pain. And I think that every human can face difficulties in life, and at that moment we have two options: or to collapse, stay there, complain, or the second option is to try to figure out what the universe is teaching us
Beautiful.
from that. So is how my mission began. So I told myself, I'm 13 years old, doctors are telling me that I have a limited life ahead. So what to do? Complain, to cry, to not have an happy life? So I decided to study the body, to study the mind, and to find a way through movement to move again. My back was stuck. I got a spinal rotation of 27 degrees. So I started moving slowly. And every day I was happy if I learned just one thing about my body. So one day I started doing some stretching. One day I started moving my body slowly, building some strength. And at the end of 5 years of work, I understood how my body worked. And that was amazing because I got an education on that field. I got an education by seeing myself. So, yeah.
And you have a degree in economics.
Also.
Beautiful. And then you moved towards nutritional science.
Yeah, it always been a side path, that one, because I started studying economics because I want to work for big companies. But at the end of the day, I found myself preparing economics exam and then studying fitness, nutrition, life coaching at the same time. So basically, I prepared my secondary degree in holistic science at the same time. I was doing math and then studying body science. Yeah.
What made you so motivated? Like, did you have a mentor? Did you have someone to guide you? How did the idea come? And to explore that particular field that was a challenge at one side and then becoming a master doctorate of it.
Yeah, I think that I have many mentors in my life. Mm-hmm. I don't have one specific mentor because I think that every human has something to share. But I got many nice examples in my life, especially my grandfather. He was born really, really poor. He was working in the land all the day, he was a farmer. And then he was dreaming to achieve a good life for his parents and to change his life. So he started studying medicine at night.
Beautiful.
And he became a doctor, a surgeon, and he was able to do amazing things with his mind. He was able to do hypnosis, all this stuff. And what he taught me...
So it runs in the family, the academic side.
Yeah, and what he taught me is that you need to feel angry. You need to feel the anger when you want something.
Passion burning.
Passion burning. If you have a deep why, then everything is easy. So you need to find your why, and to find your why, I think you should feel aligned with your mission. Sometimes you're doing things because people want you to do that, or you want to feel accepted. But it's not about this. It's finding what your heart really wants, and which is your mission in life, and then the path gonna be way easier.
I love what you said, deep why. There has to be that drive. Yes. It has to be that burning fire. And I think you also inherit those qualities, right? You see and you become, or you absorb like a sponge. My next question, Alice, is that like training can become very tedious. It can become an enemy. How did you transform that into enjoying the whole transformation process?
It must be sustainable step by step and not against our body. Sometimes I have clients asking me which is the best fitness method to achieve my results. There is no one. You need to listen to yourself. This is why when I have a first session with a client, I ask them, which is your lifestyle? How you deal with stress, how you deal with your anxiety, because there are different kind of approach that can be used. Maybe you are motivated with high intensity workout, and you can use that, but maybe you get stressed if you have a really hard training session. So maybe yoga, Pilates can be a better option. So fitness must be customized, and as soon as you find the things that are sustainable for you and enjoyable for you, you find your way through that. You need to try. what I love to share is because I'm a yoga teacher, Pilates teacher, I'm a Zumba coach, a running coach. I do many different
modalities. Unbelievable.
So it's worth to try. You can try running. You don't like it, we can go through Pilates. There's no one way.
You are a heaven for the woman here, because what I love about you is you're not forcing people to accommodate themselves into something they are not comfortable with.
No.
Right? They have to enjoy it.
You need to listen to yourself, because sometimes doing your best is about listening to your body and saying, okay, today I can do 60%. And if I do 55%, it's okay. It's almost the top I could do today. And that's fine. And sometimes some physical blockages we feel are mental ones. So sometimes a good session is all about calming your nervous system. I have some clients coming afraid, stressed, all dance with their muscle. We just calm down, do a breathing session, we do some balance to the nervous system, and then we find that the body is responding better. If you force your body, it's gonna try to stop you, and you're gonna feel on the hormonal
it'll
level.
resist.
Yeah, that's that.
Just having this podcast, I'm feeling so relaxed. I mean, you seem to be a muse, honestly. Like, I want to go back to this question again, like, what form of modality, like you mentioned, many different forms of fitness, do you enjoy the most, Alice?
Running for me has been a really special one.
It's very difficult for many.
Yeah, it was very difficult for me too. I started running and I was like feeling I'm gonna die after 1 kilometer. But then running is a metaphor of life. You need to endure one step at a time, and you find people, especially in the races, struggling for their own goals. And then at the end of the day, you cross the finish line respecting yourself. If you don't respect yourself in a running race, you're gonna collapse. You don't gonna finish. So I love running for that reason, but I don't have a specific fitness preference for me. I alternate a lot, and even my marathon preparation are not about all running all days. It's about balancing yoga, Pilates, so it's all a wider
Yes.
an approach.
Something like coming for me to ask is that, did you have any doctors say to you that you won't be able to, like, forget running, like a marathon, or like the no word, or something that puts you down, and you made the change and to defy that statement?
Yeah, many times in life I got people saying me, you cannot do it. First of all, when I was 13 years old, I got this back problem, so doctor told me, you're gonna have a limited life. You will be really lucky if you can walk normally, don't have back pain all the days. And at that time I was having back pain, serious back pain all days. So first time, then I got like bullied in high school because I was the shy girl in the angle, not ready to shine. So second time. Third time was like 5 years ago. I got a cardiac problem for 3 times, pericardial effusion, post-viral. And doctor told me, no, your heart won't be strong enough to sustain running. So it was the third time. And at that moment, what I did, okay, this is not a final destination for me. Let's do it step by step. One day, I start walking. I respect my body. The second day, I give my body the food it needs, because we have so many medicine in our life that we don't even notice. It means food, air, breathing, recovery, sleep, visualization. These are my medicine. And I healed
Gorgeous.
from that.
That is just amazing.
Yeah.
Did you have someone to push you forward, to elevate you in those times, or I think maybe intellectually you were so well aware of, you know, having the education background and then having, you know, the endurance. It just
Yeah, many mentors crossed my path. I got into Reiki healing, and I found out that my neighbor was a Reiki healer in one of the most difficult time in my life.
Beautiful. That's
So-
like a universe trying to come and support.
Yeah, when you just give a wider look at your life, you find all the solution around you. So she was there, of course, my family, my husband that is always so supportive. I've been following many lessons and courses about life coaching, mindset coaching, that is so important. But at the end of the day, no one's gonna save you. It's you with you. And as soon as you understand that you can find support in people around you, but at the end of the day, it's you that needs to walk towards your goal, then you have the responsibility. You feel the responsibility every day to be accountant, to do a small steps towards. So, yeah.
Wow. Because when at the event, at the address, when you and Matteo both
Yes.
were there, and both of you are just so amazing leaders in their own way. I mean, we only were, but then when I was so happy to see you, and Matteo is an amazing, profound personality, and then you both complement each other so well. And also about your line of swimwear, how did that come about?
After my Reiki healing process, and now you're gonna think what's the link between swimwear and Reiki healing, is why my line is made of crystal stone energized by Reiki.
Wow.
So all the bikini have a precious stone on them because I wanted to combine energy with fashion, because we are just not the fabrics we wear, we are the energy behind that. That's why it's so important what we wear, because you need to think about the people that created it, the vibe around that, the materials. Materials have energy. So I want to create something unique, so I collaborated with a Reiki healer. We source all our stones to be original. And
Gorgeous.
all the bikinis are handmade with good vibes around that, are made here in Dubai by good artisan with a good work ethic. Material are sourced in Italy, so yeah.
That is so unique. I don't think anyone else has ever tapped into it. And because I was at this biohacking event, and it was all about the crystals and everything, and I didn't know that aspect in your swimwear line. That is just amazing. And it also inspires women to go towards fitness and combining that health and beauty, everything together.
Yes.
And UAE, that is like, with Italian gems, super.
Thank you.
And Alice, let's come to your book.
Okay.
How did the book come about? What was the background? What was the motivation? And what can the readers enjoy while reading your book?
I created this book because so many people, when they meet me, ask, what's your story, what's behind, and it's hard to tell in few lines and few minutes. So I decided to write a book to tell my story and share one important message. It doesn't matter where you start. Doesn't matter the difficulties you're facing. You can achieve everything in life as soon as you start cooperating with yourself. So through the book, I share my story, but also my method that is made of 3 pillars: nutrition, fitness, and mindset.
Beautiful.
So you find inside all the tools to rebuild yourself step by step, loving yourself a little more every day. So this is the goal behind it, to share my philosophy, my life, not to be an example, but to share my experience to make people believe in themselves.
Of course, an example a million times. Because you see, I feel that any goal or vision or business or project, when it comes from experience, because it's like your life, your victory, just keep going despite the obstacles. Coming from that inspiration, really has an impact on others, because they can say, okay, she has come such a long way, what is stopping me?
Yes.
You know?
Exactly. You can rewire your brain because your trauma creates some kind of pattern. But as soon as you start rewiring the pattern, this happened, but I can do hard things. I had difficulties, but I achieved that. So that makes your brain thinks on a different level. So it doesn't matter what happened. It depends all the future on how you think about yourself, how you rewire your consciousness.
Amazing. And can you tell us about your fitness brand, and how is that helping so many amazing women?
My fitness mission started 7 years ago, so my company opened since then. I was first working here in Dubai in sustainability for the government. Then I loved that job, but part-time I was following women to achieve physical results, because by the time I studied nutrition, fitness, life coaching, so I was already combining the three disciplines to help women. At the end of the day, was loving so much that work, and my clients were having so many results that the word of mouth shared so quickly. So then I decided to go online and open my fitness program online, mainly in Italy. That exploded with the pandemic. I was already settled in before the pandemic, because I truly believe that online can help many women. Because when you are online, you can reach a wider audience.
Absolutely. It's limitless.
Yeah, one session can reach 60,000 people. And that's how it happened. Then I translated Bright and Fit in English so that many women can access my courses, do my lessons at their own time. Whenever you want, you can access the app and follow a workout. There are so many, more than 80 programs inside, from yoga, Pilates, Zumba, whatever you like.
Amazing.
And I help customize the path depending on your specific goal, preferences. And then there are some nutrition tips, like recipes, and some podcasts, mindset tips. We have also a mindset academy in which we work about our mind, how to achieve results in life, how to remove limiting
And
belief.
can you tell us about the name of your, I mean, it's all going to be in the captions, but if for the Instagram and for what is the branding,
Alice Veglio is my main account. There you're gonna find many kind of content, both in Italian, both in English. Then we're gonna share also many fitness content related in Bright and Fit. That is my second account, is my company account.
I love the name, Bright and Fit.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you come up with the name yourself?
Yeah, because when I was thinking about my company name, at the beginning the name was Alice Veglio Fitness Program. That was kind of like really easy and basic. Then I wanted people to understand the final goal. You should not to be fit. You should have a light coming from within, because beauty is nothing, it's just appearance. Then you can have the perfect body, but you cannot enjoy it because of your mind. Bright represents a full well-being coming from an health that is mental and physical. So this is the final goal of my programs.
I am just in love with it because it's beauty inside out.
Yeah, this is the goal.
And I think that is the most important thing nowadays that people are struggling with, is the authenticity of them being the same, like having no filter, right?
Yes.
Like having an alignment with how you are to the world and how you are feeling within.
Yes, it's not easy because you have a lot of problem representing yourself because you want to be accepted. And if you don't feel accepted between people, then you start changing your behavior because you want to be part of the group. But then it's just a step-by-step process. You need to sit down, listen to your heart, and ask yourself, if no one is there to judge me, what I would do in this situation. And start asking to yourself more often what I want in life, what I feel good actually doing. Then you find your authenticity, and the right people gonna follow you, gonna surround you. So this is my philosophy in life. You don't need to catch the butterfly. You need to create a garden, be the garden, so that the good butterfly will come.
Automatically, yes. Like bees to a honeycomb.
Yes.
Because they are feeling so empowered. They're feeling so envisioned being part of your community.
Yes.
And it's just so amazing. I can't wait to be part of one of your fitness.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You know,
I would love that.
Yes, and spread it with my group of friends. Alice, how about someone who wants to be a marathon runner? And like, how do you take that client? And what are the steps that you help them with?
Yeah, I'm following a limited number of runners that want to achieve not only marathon running, but even a 2K, 5K.
Amazing.
So they want to do personal growth part through running. Maybe you want to feel stronger. Maybe you want to have a better relationship with yourself. Maybe you want to have more self-esteem. So we use the running process to achieve that result. And basically what we do, I just learn more about the person I have in front of me, their taste is, what she likes to do, what she doesn't like to do, and how many hours are available, because running shouldn't be forced. Of course, if we need to prepare for Olympics, of course, should be forced, and we should have a certain schedule. But then, at the end of the day, if you want to enjoy the process, if you have 3 days, I'll do my best to take most of the advantage in these 3 days and create a schedule. We can include Pilates, we can include some strength work, not just running. And I'm also offering pacing services. So it means that I'm running side to side with the person. And we cross that finish line together. We do some mental preparation, because I think 80% is mindset.
Honestly.
80% for that.
If you don't mind me asking another side, what is your nutrition? Because like, how can you have so much energy? I mean, touch wood, it's so super. And then keeping your beautiful, slim figure. I mean, do you follow a certain nutrition plan? And I think you also guide clients on that as well. Yeah.
Yes, I'm a nutrition expert and sport nutrition coach. So yeah, I studied that, but my specific method is about listening to our body and giving the food that really are needed. Because sometimes we feel that we need to eat more and eat a lot because we are not providing our body the nutrients it needs. So maybe I have a breakfast full of sugars. I'm eating like cakes all the time. But then in the middle of the morning, I feel hungry again. I need like
bloated with the sugar and
Yeah, and then you ask yourself, why? I got so many calories and I still need food. This happens because your body feels that it doesn't have the proper nutrients to achieve your athletic results, to build muscle mass. So as soon as you start giving your body not less food, but the right one, like proper carbs, complex carbs, protein, good kind of protein, healthy fats, then at the end of the day, you find out that you don't need that huge amount of food, and you can balance your free life having like pizza, pasta. I love that, of course, but it's all about the balance.
Right.
And if your basis is made of nutritious food, then you can add on anything, feel good, feel the energy. Performance is all about that.
I don't believe that you can actually, because a lot of people say I am only on a strict protein diet. I mean, do you actually eat pizzas and pastas and carbs?
Of course, especially in the evening. It's so important to have carbs in the evening because they are precursor of serotonin. So if you want to sleep better, you don't need melatonin or pills. You just need complex carbs that helps your hormones to be released to have a better sleep. So carbs are not the enemy. The quantity of calories you have, how active your metabolism is the most important thing. But all my fitness journey is based on hormonal balance, because hormones are the one leading our body towards health or towards illness. Because if you are not healthy, then you have some hormonal disbalance in your body.
For women especially.
Oh, it's so deep.
I know, because women try to copy or follow the same regimen as men, which is a fallacy, you know? And my other really important question, which I find the Italians, like, you know, they love pasta and then they love pizza and they're so fit and they're not like, you know how I think the reason is because of the quality and the portion and how I feel every time when I go to Italy. They eat slowly, they enjoy.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, it's not just eating food, it's the entire experience.
Exactly. You are eating the energy, because if you're eating angry, if you're eating with tension, your body claims all this kind of energy towards food. But as soon as you start eating, you take 3 big breaths, no stress, no difficult talks, just relax, have maybe a good music in the background, positive thinking. You're gonna see that this kind of food is gonna be digested way easier than the other kind of food. And then again, it's all about hormones. As soon as you have high cortisol, chronic high cortisol, your body slow down your metabolism, is not unable to burn fat. So it's all about balancing your nervous system. If a good coach balances your nervous system, you see your metabolism unlock, and you're gonna see that you can burn more calories, have more food without consequences.
Oh my God, I think every word that you are sharing could be into a book. Like this last line I want to repeat again, Alice, is where you said when you have high cortisol,
Yes.
right? So the metabolism retards, slows down, which is why you need to come into that, you know, in that alignment.
Nervous system, anti-inflammatory process, recovery is the way through that. When people have a slow metabolism, what they do is just adding some gasoline to the fire. It means that at the end of the day, if I do more, I see my slow metabolism. I train more, I sleep less because I need to do more.
Yes.
Then I just do a worst scenario, because I'm doing the worst thing I can do. In that moment, what I should do is to calm down my nervous system, breathing technique, low impact movement. I really suggest yoga or Pilates well done, draining from the lymphatic system, work towards our circulatory system. This is so important to unlock this situation.
Beautiful. I think we have like a Barbie and a doctor inside who's sharing all these valuable insights. And honestly, like, and I think that the main goal here is to move from having prescription pills and medication towards organic, natural healing, right?
Of course, it's not a substitution, of course. When we need to take some pills, we have the doctor prescription for that. Of course, I'm not going to be the person that blocks you. But I want to show a second scenario in which the nature, the movement, what you already can do are also a healing process. And sometimes we are trying to heal ourselves with the same things that broke us. So I did too much work. I try to heal towards work, having results with work. Maybe I just need to slow down, do less work, relax more, sleep more, have more fun. So sometimes the way forward is the way through the problems.
Exactly, not resisting the problems, not sitting and overthinking and feeling more down, but to walk right through.
Exactly, understanding what they are teaching us actually.
Alice, how is your methodology and your teachings and coaching unique? Like, you know, because I find all of your approach towards wellness, transformational healing, very unique. So for the clients who want to get in touch with you, like, how do they get in touch and how is it so unique and what are they going to experience?
Because it's holistic and truly personalized, when we start a fitness program, sometimes we need to fit inside within the program. You have 5 workouts a week, you need to do this kind of workout, this kind of workout, this kind of workout. And then it's not what I do, because should need to adapt to different kind of schedule, different kind of need. People should have a plan that they can sustain long term, because it's the long term game that helps truly people. And I just not do one unique approach. I just not use just fitness. I just not use just nutrition. I use nutrition, fitness, and mindset towards that. What they are feeling the most with my clients is the difference from just a coach that is telling you what you need to do, and a life coach at the same time that is helping you to work against your limiting belief on the way. Because especially with athletes I'm following, when you face a race, it's not just physical, it's also mental. So what I provide is also a mental preparation for the goal that is really important, and to have a nutrition that supports that, so that people don't have to have 3 different professionals that maybe are giving different guidelines that not really match.
Aligned with your drive, yes.
And I'm not following only athletes, I'm following everyday women that they just want to have more from their life. It doesn't mean to have results, it means to love themselves more, get to know themselves more. What I usually say is that how can you be self-confident and proud of yourself if you never meet yourself, have a meeting with yourself? You will never respect a person that you don't get to know. If I don't know a person, I don't know if I can respect it or love it, because I don't know anything from that person. But as soon as I start meeting myself, even 5 minutes a day, having a slow breakfast, having a breathing technique, or just 10 minutes workout at home, then I start getting to know myself more and maybe appreciating more.
Yes.
So it's about sustainable commitment and meeting ourselves in something we truly love, not forcing.
I think these are amazing guidelines as we are entering, and we have entered 2026. Alice, how do you manage so many multidimensional aspects and stay so beautiful and have a restful sleep? Do you ever experience burnout? How do you, if you want to share some secrets with the audience on,
Of course, I'm an emotional human being, Queen. So I have some high moments and low moments in my life. And I experienced burnout many times, because as soon as you start living your mission and your vision, you feel like you need to share, you need to do more, because you are so excited about what's coming next that you want to do more. But at the end of the day, when you feel that you are drained, you don't have much energy, you need more time to do the same things, the best hack is to slow down and invest on what helps you to go forward.
Which is the opposite, feeling like the overwhelm of you slow down.
Yeah, exactly. You slow down, you start investing on your sleep, but it's not about the quantity of sleep, the quality. So what you do before going to sleep, because your unconscious mind is working based upon the last belief you got before going to sleep. If before going to sleep I work, I think about all my problems, the stressful thing I'll go through the next day, then my unconscious mind all the night long gonna dream about that, gonna work on that thinking. So if I just start 1 hour before going to sleep to rewire my brain, think about everything positive I did during the day, everything that the best case scenario that could happen tomorrow, all positive things, for example, listening a good kind of podcast, good kind of music, I love high frequency music, then my quality sleep is completely different.
Wow. And I'm just having it all in. It's amazing, because I think the quality of your sleep is the most important challenge. And being grateful before going to sleep and counting. And I never ever thought on that one, that it's important to eradicate any overwhelming negative feelings before we sleep.
Exactly, because when we are in burnout, we need to do many things. What we do, we reduce the sleep period, because we feel unable to finish our task. So we reduce more. But our mental capability depends on how our body get to heal itself. And it's during our recovery period. Our sleep is the same with fitness. The recovery day are the most important ones, is when your body get to repair your tissue. And many people, they just skip the rest day because they think, no, I'm gonna lose my results. No, it's the exact moment when your body gonna work to have more results, gonna take all the inputs you gave during the week and gonna beat the muscles, give input to your metabolism. That's why it's so important.
So in a week, you will give one recovery day.
Yeah.
Where you don't do any exercise.
Exactly. And even more if I feel like I should need to train, but then I feel tired. I feel sore. So I'll adapt my session, or I do the same with my clients based upon your sensation. We need to learn how to communicate with our body. Sometimes we put a barrier towards our body and we do what must be done. It's not the way through that. It's listening to your body. I feel tired, I feel sore, my immunity is going down. Okay, let's stop before injury, let's stop before illness. This is so important. Otherwise, people go.
And then if they have an injury or a muscle injury, they end up literally like being in for 1 week, which is a more bigger loss.
Yeah. Peak performance is not to reach the peak, but to reach a sustainable level in which your body can stay healthy without injury or illnesses.
Right.
Because when you go down and you have illnesses, or as you said, when you have like some kind of injury, then it takes way longer, way more energy to go back on track.
Absolutely.
And it's so demanding for your health because all the energy is going there when you have an injury.
Alice, I don't think they taught you this in school or in degrees or in certificates and with all your accolades, right? And trainings. This learning is coming from experience, right? Application. Because it's so unfortunate that all these learnings are not taught, are not discovered yet, or they're just, because that's where the people make the biggest blunder.
Exactly. When you go to university, when you follow normal courses in fitness, they teach you how to create the best plan. But then I think that everyone needs to experiment that. And I'm so thankful for my injuries, my heart inflammation, but because it taught me how to listen better to my body, to find a way through that. And that helped me a lot to prevent further injuries, further problem, and how to stay healthy with different kind of approach.
Oh, wow. I think, Alice, you are a real inspiration.
Thank you.
Because you are bringing in so much knowledge to the world, worldwide, not just within UAE. And another important thing is, if you had to explain the philosophy behind everything you do, training, recovery, mindset, what is the core principle that guides all of it?
Sustainability. When you start a fitness program or a nutrition plan, what you do the plan that is leading you faster to the result. But at the end of the day, as I said before, is not the short-term game that is helping you in life. It's the small single things you can do on a sustainability level. Things you enjoy, things that balance your free time, things you enjoy, and you can keep doing things because consistency is better than effort and intensity. So what is unique in my plan is consistency offered towards a plan that is fun. I don't want to make my fitness class boring. I have to change a lot, do something that really represents what my client like, and do something that doesn't delete the nice moment where you go out and take a pizza, have your sweet. Every day I have sweets, and people, when I say that, are like, what you do, you're a fitness trainer. No, it's about 80-20 rules. 80% is the baseline, and I'm not neglecting on that one. 20% is what I like, what I love. One is helping the body, the other one is helping the mind. And it's all about that.
Gorgeous. That is just so useful and valuable.
Yeah.
As we close the podcast in this interview, I want to know about your new second book.
Yes.
Oh my God. Can you share a bit about that with the audience and leaving them with your, one word or, something that really will help them throughout the year?
The second book is deep into energy with food. So it's all about nutrition on energy level, how you eat represent on how you feel. So it's gonna be all about your daily lifestyle, how you can meal prep with easy procedure, nothing crazy, nothing difficult. But because when we think about fit recipe, we think about really long process.
Or boring food.
Or boring food, something really sad like chicken breast and salads.
I know, it's so difficult.
It's just about that. But it's about mixing the good quality ingredients that the food is full of taste and is something easy that you can prepare, take at work. So yeah, it's all about preparing food, thinking about also the energy behind it. It's gonna be released in January in Italy and then 2 months later worldwide. So it's gonna be available soon.
Gorgeous. That is just, I think the topic is, I can't wait to get my hands on it.
Of course, I'm gonna share with you.
Yes,
Love that.
yes. And I just am inspired by your creativity and value that you are bringing this change into everyone's life, Alice.
Thank you.
I can't wait to do another episode or see you at your next book opening.
Yes.
And so many more things to talk about. And everyone can get in touch with Alice via her Instagram page, all her different social links.
Exactly. Through my Instagram page, you can find all the details, or my email I can share with you, and we can have a chat, and we'll be happy to help you achieve the better version of yourself.
Amazing. So everyone, you should definitely get in touch with Alice with all the beautiful works that she is doing, with her beautiful journey that she shared on this interview with such valuable insights.
Thank you. It was a pleasure having you here, and thank you so much for everything.
It was an absolute pleasure to do this on a beautiful Tuesday morning.
Amazing. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you, Alice. And thank you, everyone. And see you in the next episode.